Hey guys, it is Tuesday and I'm really hungry, so I have this is like a chicken spinach sausage on the fry pan right now, and I'm gonna have it with a folio cheese wrap over it, kind of like a hot dog, using the wrap as like a bun. And I'm gonna go ahead and try this epic bone broth that I just got yesterday. So this one is the beef jalapeno sea salt one. I'm really hungry, and I just put out my whole carbs for the rest of the day, so I don't really have a lot of playroom for carbs. I think I'm already at 18 or 19 grams for the day. So I wanted to try this bone broth, but I'm kind of skeptical because this says 0 carbs. All bone broths that I have seen, that I have made in the past, have 1 gram of carb per serving. So this one says servings per container is 1, and it's 14 fluid ounces. Typically a serving of bone broth is 8 ounces. So I would be more inclined to think this is closer to 2 grams of carbs. Why there are no carbs in here, I don't know. Because they do use onion, celery, carrots, mushrooms, jalapeno pepper, garlic, sea salt, apple cider vinegar, lactic acid, thyme. So they are using things that have carbs, so I would suspect that these do have carbs. And then just to compare, this is the Pacific Foods I got from my Sprouts haul a couple weeks ago. And this is how many fluid ounces? 8 fluid ounces, 1 gram of carb. See what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna try this anyways. It does say refrigerate after opening, but I'll probably drink the whole thing. I'll just pour half in a coffee mug now, warm it up, and then see if I like it, and either drink it all or put some in the fridge for another day. So I warmed up half a cup in the microwave for like 40 seconds. So let me go ahead and give it a taste. It smells like regular bone broth. I like it. It's weird because it almost tastes sweet to me for a brief second. It's weird. I like it. It's not salty. I do like my bone broth to be a little bit more spicier than this. Would I pay $6 or $7 for this? That's the real question. No. I think the bone broths that I make in my Instant Pot, and you get a lot more out of it. I think to make a good bone broth, you're probably gonna spend about $20, $25, and you should get like 4 mason jars out of it. It's way better value than buying it, obviously. But when you make your own, you can also add more salt and stuff. Like this is not salty enough for me. I think of a bone broth to be a lot more saltier. People that are drinking bone broth, I would say most of them are on low carb. Maybe some paleo people also drink bone broth for the gut health. But for just my liking, I would prefer more salt. So I'm actually gonna dump more salt in it right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt to it. Yeah. I'm actually disappointed in the flavoring because I thought, you hear jalapeno and you think it's gonna have some kind of kick to it, a lot of flavor. It doesn't. So that's one of the main reasons why I would say no, that I don't think this is worth spending money on. It's much better with the salt. Still, there's that underlying sweetness, and I know that's not coming from jalapeno. To be honest, I don't even get a hint of jalapeno in this. There's no kick or anything. It's just that first flavor hits the back of your tongue, and my taste buds are trying to determine if it's sweet or not. It decides it's sweet in the first second, but then it is not. So yeah, that's my quick review, at least on the jalapeno one. I do have a chicken one that I'm gonna try later on this week, and I'll let you know how that one goes. But so far, I don't think this is worth spending the $6 or $7. Luckily, I had $2.50 off. That's the only reason why I bought it, so I could test it out, because it was $6 It's normally $6.48 at Walmart, but I had $2.50 off with a limit of up to 5. I kind of wish I did get the turkey one because the turkey one had cranberry and something else. I thought that kind of would have been interesting, but I just went with, since it was so expensive, I just went with a very, very basic chicken bone broth one, nothing fancy about it. And in this one, I thought it would have a little kick to it since it said jalapeno, but I kind of feel like that's false advertising because I don't taste any jalapeno at all. But that would be kind of interesting to make my own bone broth with jalapeno to give it a kick. I think I'm gonna try that. Maybe sometime this weekend, because I do have beef bones inside of my freezer, and I just watched a video on high fat falutin, I can't remember the name of the channel. You guys know who he is, Wes, he's great. But he did a bone broth video, I think like a year ago, but I was just watching it last night, and he recommends putting chicken feet even when you're using beef bones. He recommends using chicken feet to get that real gelatinous texture to the bone broth. So I may try his method of bone broth, but throw in the jalapenos to try to get some kick to it, just to see. Anyhow, thanks for watching.